Good morning, students. Basic 8. This is your Unit 5. In this case, we have how to use the past continuous tense versus with past simple tense. In that situation, we have in my program how to use about from the context, about the rule, and how to use with the personal pronoun or subject and verb to be in past tense and the part of the verb in gerund form. But in this case, it's talking about from versus. Versus means versus, between past continuous tense with past simple tense. Okay, so come on and let's go from the part of the presentation. Past continuous tense. It talks about something in progress at a specific time in the past. The verb this time we have structure. The subject we have the verb to be, was and were, verb in ing, and the complement. In this case, I have this part of the example about Jeremy was driving his car. Jeremy is the subject, was because the third person singular, verb to be past, driving the verb in gerund. His car is a part of the complement. In that space, I wrote of the personal pronouns, the verb to be past form and the gerund form and the complement. And it's an example completed. I was, you were, he, she, it, was, we, you, they, were. So if I choose, for example, he was enjoying the game. Or if I prefer, I was playing chess. If I prefer plural form, they were cleaning the room. When we want to express of the negative form, was not, wasn't, were not, weren't. Okay, now let's go to know about the past simple tense. It says, it talks about completed actions or situations in the past. For this time, we have the structure, the subject, the verb in past, and the complement. I put an example. My mother called me. Okay? The subject, the verb in past, and the object direct me. To know about the negative situation, you can write or you can say negative form, did not, didn't. Okay? But in that part is to know how to use, first, to know the concept of both grammar, past continuous tense and the past simple. Now, how is to mix, to joining, to have one idea. So, let's go here. Past continuous with simple past. Use the simple past with the past continuous to talk about a past event that interrupted something already in progress. Example, we have. In this case, I wrote, Jeremy was driving his car when his tire burst. Okay, the subject, verb to be, but with the verb gerund is the past continuous. We have the complement. Now, it says when his tire burst. It means if the action says that the person was doing in the past and not stop, continue, but something interrupt because it's something action that happened before. In this case, when. Okay, and we have the part of the past simple tense. Now, let's go here. We use a time clause with when for the action in the simple past and while for the action in the past continuous tense. That is the part that we have to be careful. When it's in the middle and while is going to be at the beginning. Okay? So in this case we use a comma after a time clause when it begins a sentence. Example, while I was playing chess, comma, my mother called me, with while. In this case I have with Jeremy. While Jeremy was driving his car, comma, the tire burst. Okay, is the one example with while. While is at the beginning. At the beginning, and we have the past continuous tense comma, and the past simple tense. Example with when. I was playing chess. When my mother called me. Wow. So when is in the middle. The past continuous tense and the past simple tense. What about Jeremy? Jeremy was driving his car when his tire burst. Okay? Time classes. This is the Spanish. When, cuando, while, mientras. Okay? So, the part is for the example of this unit 5. In that case, I'm going to write an example how to use the past simple tense. And I have here. Let's go here. Let's go here. And we have related of this unit, in this unit, and it says, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. We have the verb visited, bought, sold. And we have the part of Paracas, newspaper, and books. Is to a warm up, it's a review. The personal pronoun, the verb in past, and this part of the noun. Okay, that is a part that we have to use in that situation, and I have more examples here. Susan bought a newspaper yesterday. Did Susan buy a newspaper? Yes, she bought a newspaper. Yes, she did. No, she didn't buy a newspaper. No, she didn't. Okay, so this is the part how to use in the past simple tense. And now let's go to explain about the basic 6. Okay, so wait for our next class. See you next Saturday. Bye bye. See you.